Our last presentation, there are two authors. I think one is presenting, Ms. Priyadarshani. The presentation is on an analytical study on nuclear weapon testing, controlling, and eliminating the use of nuclear weapons. Priyadarshani is a lecturer in political science at Faculty of Humanities and Social Science of University of Sri Jayawardhanapura.
Thank you, sir. This is my topic, an analytical study on nuclear weapon testing, controlling and eliminating the use of nuclear weapon. I hope to discuss my research according to this topic: introduction, research problem, objective, methodology and conclusion. First, I want to explain what is the mass destruction. When we look into the world history, homicide and aggregation, otherwise a mass destruction, does not mean a recent occurrence, and it can be analyzed as a phenomenon which existed in the human society for an eternal period. As an example, Great Alexander and Ashok Empire assassinated large of group association with the Great Conquest in order to widen their kingdom. Although Hitler and Pol Pot can be indicated as persons who made leading homicide and aggregation in the recent history. However, mass destruction excluded by dropping nuclear bombs to Japan and dropping bombs to the human settlement in Vietnam by USA can be considered as in the category of flagrant acts. This is the basic definition. Weapons of mass destruction. Weapon of mass destruction is considered as a weapon which can be cause huge scale destruction to people, animal, object created by human on earth, as well as the object situated naturally on earth as a result of a process in chemical, biological or nuclear. The weapon used for mass destruction can be identified as nuclear weapons, biological weapons and chemical weapons. This discussion can be seen nowadays about the nuclear weapons out of them. According to my research, I hope to discuss and explain nuclear weapons. Now we are moved to what is the nuclear weapons and their utility. Nuclear weapon explode and the reason for that explosion is the delivery of great pressure due to nuclear reaction or causing explosion or composition. Nuclear weapon like a bomb which can make mass destruction by causing an immediate explosion as a result of raising a nuclear reaction. When we look into the world history, USA made arrangement to explode at the laterally. That is August of 1945, nuclear weapon of Little Boy, which contained uranium. It was dropped on the city of Hiroshima in Japan. Another incident was containing plutonium named Fedman, dropped on city of Nagasaki, also in Japan. After the bombing in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, nuclear bombs were blasted with the objectives of testing and demonstration purposes by countries such as USA, Soviet Union, England, France, People's China and North Korea. There are many varieties among the nuclear weapons, and many states precede the intention of administration of nuclear weapons, minimizing, finally sequestering them entirely. There are many states which tested nuclear weapons with the objectives of testing and demonstration purposes at present, and if a war erupts using nuclear weapons, with the advancement of modern technology, There are maybe damages to human and physical resources in more than 100 or 1000 times compared to the past. This is the status of world nuclear forces. And this is also nation with nuclear weapons, nation hosting nuclear weapons, and nation in nuclear alliance. This is the few names of the nuclear weapons: atomic bomb, fusion bomb, neutron bomb, E-bomb, and enhanced radiation weapon. Now we can see nuclear explosion in this picture. The red-orange color seen have here in the cup of the mushroom cloud is largely due to the ionization of air molecule. This is also effect of nuclear weapons. Yellow star mark indicated its name hypocenter, indicated complete destruction, and last circle indicated light damage. This is the effect of nuclear weapons. However, when we look into the present situation, there may be damages to human and physical resources in more than 100 or 1000 times compared to this incident. This is the Treaty on the Nuclear Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, and there are many agreements for disarmament and war weapons control. At present, their performance level are in very minimum condition. This is the agreement which many states have already agreed. This is my research problem. Powerful countries have come into agreement in order to reduce the use of nuclear weapons. Why they put much more effort to the fact of developing their nuclear strength? My objectives are identifying the effect of nuclear weapons, analyzing the use and functioning of them, find information of the treaties on nuclear weapons and the practical application. This is my methodology. Normally I used only secondary data, books, journals, magazine, treaties, newspaper. Especially I use internet. I got more information in about treaties, internet. So this is my conclusion. The outcome of this research would enable us to show the effort of the powerful countries to enhance their nuclear capability, considering the change of their position in the international politics, lack of practicality in treaties agreed upon, and the absence of mechanism to effectively enforce those treaties. Due to these conditions, banning nuclear testing, controlling and eliminating of nuclear weapons have not become a reality yet. Powerful nations of the world continue on conducting discussion to ban, reduce nuclear weapons. Hence, it can be identified as a root cause to aggravating the conflicts in the arena of international politics. Everyone is eagerly waiting for a world free from the threat of nuclear. However, many people have a pessimism ideology when they see the reality of the world. The idea of administration of nuclear weapon, minimizing and finally eliminating has been thrown away from the agenda of international community. This is my references. Thank you very much for your kind attention.